Pharyngiotympanictube. The pharyngiotympanictube connects the middle ear with the nasopharynx and equalizes pressure on both sides of the tympanic membrane. Its opening in the middle ear is on the anterior wall, and from here it extends forward, medially, and downward to enter the nasopharynx just posterior to the inferior meatus of the nasal cavity. It consists of a bony part, the 1/3 nearest the middle ear, and a cartilaginous part, the remaining 2/3. The opening of the bony part is clearly visible on the inferior surface of the skull at the junction of the squamous and petrous parts of the temporal bone immediately posterior to the foramen ovale and foramen spinosum.
Vessels. The arterial supply to the pharyngiotympanic tube is from several sources. Branches arise from the ascending pharyngeal artery, a branch of the external carotid artery, and from two branches of the maxillary artery, the middle meningeal artery and the artery of the pterygoid canal. Venous drainage of the pharyngiotympanic tube is to the pterygoid plexus of veins in the infratemporal fossa. Innervation. Innervation of the mucous membrane lining the pharyngiotympanic tube is primarily from the tympanic plexus because it is continuous with the mucous membrane lining the tympanic cavity, the internal surface of the tympanic membrane, and the mastoid antrum and mastoid cells. This plexus receives its major contribution from the tympanic nerve, a branch of the glossopharyngeal nerve. Auditory ossicles. The bones of the middle ear consist of the malleus, incus, and stapes. They form an osseous chain across the middle ear from the tympanic membrane to the oval window of the internal ear. Muscles associated with the auditory ossicles modulate movement during the transmission of vibrations.